Good afternoon. I'd like to welcome everyone here to this afternoon's root cause analysis. For those of you who haven't participated in the past, an RCA is a structured exercise for which we review the care of a patient really in detail to try to identify opportunities for improvement. Now, I know most of you haven't been here before, so let me just review a few of the ground rules for you. Number one is this event is a sentinel event. Anytime a patient dies or has permanent disability because of a medication error, we are obligated to review this. What we've committed to our organization, and actually even at the board level, is whenever there's a sentinel event, we will do four things. Number one, we will report the event to the appropriate regulatory agency. So for us now, that's the Joint Commission, although I think in short order that'll be the state. Number two, we'll have an RCA, which is the exercise that we're going to undertake this afternoon. Number three is we're going to apologize to the patient and disclose the event to them. And then finally, we waive all hospital charges associated with the event. And in this case, all the hospital bills have been put on hold. A couple of the ground rules. I know most of you do not want to be here this afternoon, but let me assure you, this is the safest place you can be to discuss the event. And it's safe for two reasons. Number one is that everything we discuss is privileged and confidential. It falls under the protections afforded us by the Illinois Medical Studies Act. And what that practically means is nothing that we talk about is discoverable. I can't tell you ahead of time if this event will result in a lawsuit or not, but let me promise you, if there is any litigation associated with it, any of the outcomes, any of our deliberations are not discoverable. The second reason, and perhaps the most important, is that there'll be absolutely no criticism of any individuals involved with this event. And while you might be tempted, let me ask you to resist that urge. This should be a safe environment, and that's the only way we're going to get to a successful outcome. Just a few final housekeeping issues. Your chronologies are numbered in the upper right-hand corner. So before we finish this afternoon, all of them need to be returned. If you need to leave for whatever reason to answer a page or to go to the washroom, please make sure you leave your chronologies here. And then finally, when we're done, you're going to talk to one of our patient safety leaders who's going to be responsible for collating all of our discussions and then reaching out to you afterwards. Any questions about this? Okay, great. Let's get going.